And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
This is not a job. We found out one of our guests today, Annie Lederman and Eleanor Kerrigan, both joining the show today.
One of them's pregnant.
Guess which one?
Guess.
They're going to be by the end of the show. Am
Which
I right,
one?
Black Lou?
That's right, Black Lou.
No, but last night on Skanks, we went through the list of bands that we have beef with, personal beef with, musicians. Your Sebastian Bach's.
Five Finger Death Punch for
no.
not. Oh.
We have no Five Finger Death Punch problems.
Oh, I thought because we didn't get in the snake pit.
No, he treated us well, though.
Okay.
Treated us very nice.
I know, I'm
Chris
kidding.
Kell, wonderful guy.
I know. I'm kidding.
3
I
Days
love him
Grace,
too.
fuck them. Disturbed just turned on Dave. And yeah. You girls just missed it. I played the entire song by Train Drive-By.
Well, you guys were peeing and talking.
Well, Christine didn't bring you into the studio in time.
Christine.
Instead, walking to pee, I assume.
They went pee.
Everyone's coming in, everybody. Two great guests, Annie Lederman, Eleanor Kerrigan, both joining the show, both in town.
Very,
We click the same boxes.
very funny people. Sit down.
Don't. He's good side-eyeing.
Very.
This is
I'm
the
not I can only side eye you because you're on this side. And
This
I
is
have
the
spina
opposite.
bifida. I can't turn my head.
Just so
Is
you
that
know,
why your legs are so little?
My legs are small.
Your arms are so long?
That's why my legs are small. And don't make fun of my spina bifida, please.
I don't know how
I
we should
worked
be
with kids with
taking
spina
this.
bifida. I know a lot about it, so.
I don't know how you gals are going to take this, but I will say that Bobby asked for the exact opposite seating arrangement.
Well, I wanted to see.
But I don't know
wanted
why.
to look at your face, and I know you.
And finger her. Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to finger her and look at you while I'm
Because
fingering
it's
her.
easier to get in, yeah.
But
It's wider set.
thank you for joining us,
Not
ladies.
much.
Last night you have your
What am I
headphones there
doing?
too.
Right.
Last night on Legion of Skanks, we went through the bands that we all have beef
Oh,
with,
God.
and we didn't know that Annie has a long-standing beef with Train.
We've made up, sort of.
They've made up since.
Maybe
but
not since we brought it up again, though.
No, fuck them. It's fine. But we did also figure out that at our age, Train, we put them all as the gods of rock. We made them. We were so stoked on Train over all these other bands that seemed much more like in our wheelhouse.
This is you and Annie's age, yeah. Bobby and I don't know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
I don't know if
We're
Annie
so-
shared the same
we have-
feelings about Train.
She has a problem with Led Zeppelin, and I have a problem with Queen. So we're a little older than you two.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
They
there was.
all
I
look
love
a
that
little
Jay
queer.
Jay didn't even get that joke. He was like,
Who are those bands? When are they from?
"I'm not even listening to you talk, sir."
Where are they from?
They separated the elderly.
I was just trying to think of older music to make fun of you. I was trying to be like a barbershop quartet. Like, what would upset you?
Whoa.
What was old-time music? I can't even remember. Frank Sinatra?
Just the instrumentals that Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire danced to.
All the ones we use that got a laugh. We can go with those too.
Bobby's
Yeah,
prom
those
song.
work fine.
Those work.
I missed the laugh. It must be a generational thing.
Bobby's prom song. Bobby's prom song was "Mares Eat Does and Does Eat Dotes" and "Little Lamb Livies" and "Kiddly Divey" too. Wouldn't you?
How do you remember that?
I don't think I did. I think I said it all wrong. But it was because my
does Dave
grandfather liked big band music, shit like that.
Why does
still
Dave have a
love it.
problem with Disturbed? How did that happen?
Well, Disturbed has a problem with Dave.
Because of the Palestine.
Yes.
Dave
Draymond's very Jewish, and he was getting mad at Piers Morgan for having Jew hater Jewish David Smith on.
It's funny where he's like happy with Pierce Morgan, but mad at Dave. That's funny.
Yeah. He's like, Piers Morgan, why would you break my heart and have Dave Smith on? But yeah, so that was our big. I think Train won the. Skid Row ended up winning.
Skid Row.
Why does
In
Paco
hindsight-
dress like he has a children's show?
Doesn't he
I know
though?
that is scary.
What are you
do.
doing, dude?
Did you
Paco,
get that
why
at
are you dressed
Target?
like a Sesame Street puppet?
Yeah, why? Are you picking up kids in your scooter? Why are you dressed like?
He looks like the one Asian kid they had to have on.
Paco, why are you dressed like Ernie?
and Bert.
This
And
isn't
Bert?
part of a skit?
No.
This is real? Okay.
No, that's how he dresses. He dresses very Asian.
Yeah, he dresses like his clothes were donated.
Yeah.
No, but it actually says Fruit Loops. There's no joke on it or anything. Like
No,
you
no.
just bought like a Fruit Loop shirt from Target.
No. He's been working in the factory since he was 11 years old.
Oh, I forgot about that. He does make the cereals.
Yeah.
He hadn't aged out by
so
then.
good, by
Yeah.
the way. Thank you.
Paco has breathed in so much red dye number 4. Thank God RFK is going to save his life.
I have to bring this up because when I did Zach and Lewis's
Lewis?
show last time I was here, I brushed my teeth on set and then I spit in a cup and then he ran in and drank my toothpaste spit.
Why?
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
viral moment.
Oh, I forgot. In your country, that's actually showing respect.
He was hungry.
That was showing respect for the women. That's how you show respect.
Yes.
Oh, that's his.
Oh, you probably haven't read The Art of War.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you don't understand.
Sun Tzu, I believe,
That was
covered this.
big respect to you.
Wow.
Usually, what he did. If for guys, he drinks their cum. It's crazy. It's a little different.
Paco, why'd you do that?
It was funny.
I just thought it would be funny.
Oh.
But no one asked you to? It wasn't like I dare you to?
She literally just finished brushing her teeth, and it was just sitting on the table. I was like, this is the perfect time to spice up the podcast and drink it.
Actually, that would have been good in 1984 when shock jockery was running rampant. Nobody wants to see
it.
it.
Might still be.
It was on the show?
Yeah, it was on the show.
It is funny, but
You would have got a.
I feel like you wanted to do it more than you were going for funny.
You would have got a gig on Howard Stern if it was 1997, early aughts.
All right,
Goddamn right,
would
dude.
it be funnier if Annie ate a sandwich and spat it in my mouth and then I ate it?
Listen,
Are you pitching this?
he's absolutely pitching this.
He's pitching
And
Look, he
now
has a
what I'm
little
worried about,
toothpaste on the
what
side
I'm
of
worried
his
about,
mouth.
Paco, is
Does
I'm
have a
worried that
sandwich.
you're trying to uncork your fetishes in here based in radio bits. It's funny. He goes, dude, would it be fucking super funny if I spit in Annie's asshole while she was masturbating? That would be like nuts. Like that would be probably that'd go viral.
Yeah.
Do you think that would go viral?
Too.
As I'm dressed as two Sesame Street characters.
What do you want, Bert or Ernie?
It's a blend. I love it.
If I was picking one to spit in my asshole, Ernie.
Well, I feel like
Bert's too rigid.
he's also wearing
I think
short
you might be
shorts.
right.
It's like he's got his easy access.
Oh,
spit
he
in my
sleeps.
asshole
He
pants.
sleeps in the studio. We leave him here at night.
It seems like that or Penn Station.
You have to also consider when you have an Asian penis, those aren't short shorts. That's not short yet.
They're knee length.
No, those are
penis
fine,
size.
dude. Those are jams. Those are clam diggers.
His culottes on.
Yeah. What is this guy wearing jorts? Nice jorts, Paco.
Okay.
Boy.
Outfit is really just bugging me.
No, why?
I don't know.
It is annoying.
He plays it fast and loose.
I don't know. It's too fucking happy.
Yeah, you're gonna make him put on a
No,
snowsuit.
No,
You know what
leave,
it is?
leave it off. No, leave
Leave
it
it
off.
off.
This
Leave
is
it
an
off.
outfit. Also,
Take
there's
it
hiking
off.
boots.
Take it all off.
This is an outfit where, like, when someone's wearing it, you can't bully them. Do you know what I mean?
Because they're
Because they're
retarded.
special needs. Yes,
You can say retarded.
I
Man.
like to say special needs.
Right now, I like to think that
I'm
Paco's.
trying to be different.
I like to picture that Paco has a dream bubble above him right now. It's Christine going like, "Hey, would you change your schedule completely and come in and film when we have Annie and Eleanor in studio?" He's like, "Sure, I'd love to come in." And everyone's like, "You're ugly and your outfits are stupid, you dumb fucking Chinese idiot."
No, he's excited.
Chinese.
Yeah, you call him everything wrong, you Chinese idiot.
He wants me to spit a sandwich into his mouth.
You
does.
Japanese fool.
He's gonna keep telling you how funny that would be. He goes, "Guys, I just thought it'd be really like think about it."
Guys, it was so disgusting and funny. Though I have to say, it really was. It was an epic moment. I have to give it to him, and he did it so fast. Nobody knew what he was doing. He just ran in. It was kind of scary.
Well, most people are watching Lewis and Zach with their pants around their ankles anyway, so they're ready for some party. They're ready for some party. Those two guys definitely stir up the boners in the morning.
I'm hard already.
Hell yeah. Lewis and Zach, if you're ever going to watch two gay men work, two gay men work it out together. Who's the top there? Lewis.
No, Zach has to be.
I know. There's
Why?
why.
I don't know, because he's cuter.
Well, top or bottom, and we're talking about whose wiener goes into who hole doesn't matter. We're going to have to put Zach on the bottom.
Oh, you're right. You know what?
Yeah.
Because he will murder Lewis.
Could you imagine that? What if his elbows just give?
That could be a good game show. How long you could take Zach on top?
Honestly, it's like an old Batman TV show like Death. You have to sit there and wait. He goes, "How long can Zach hold on for while he's just propped over you?"
I like Lewis on the bottom, and then Zach, that like string he ties to his penis ring.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Whoa.
Lewis going behind and pulling it through his legs.
I like
Really
that.
see this.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all.
When you have the help of the string, you can really make it
you have,
happen.
you have the help of Paco.
Paco
Yeah.
can come in.
Paco come in and pull the string from behind.
Paco, what are you eating over there? Fish sandwich? Is this
one Bobby brought.
banh mi?
No,
No, I think it's a pesto turkey or chicken.
So that was your meal, and then you decided to give it to him?
I got everybody food for lunch. I brought subs in for everybody.
And then every week we
There
donate
was-
some food to Paco.
Paco. That's how we pay Paco. We pay Paco with food and kooky shirts.
Last week I gave him a stolen crate of Brussels sprouts,
Yeah.
uncooked,
Yeah.
raw.
Amazing.
Next week he's not getting a sandwich. He's getting a whole cup of spit.
Annie, if you wouldn't mind just fucking hanging a few lungers into a cup, I'm going to pay this kid off for the next couple
You
months.
guys have been overthinking it. It's so much easier than buying a sandwich.
It really is. I do. Paco, do you find my spit super sexual?
Look, if you spit into a cup after brushing your teeth, I'll drink it as well.
Don't. Why?
Why?
What happened?
Why?
What did your dad do?
Buddy, you know what? You're actually doing good. You're writing jokes. It's going to work out. Stop trying to get the fast track through spit.
Do not listen to him. He came up in a different time. It doesn't exist anymore. Viral.
Yeah, you know what?
She might be right.
You want him to blow up and then make this even better. Do you know what I mean? You
You're
want
not
him
wrong.
to do stunts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, Annie. I guess spit in his fucking mouth. I guess
From there.
chew a sandwich and spit it into his mouth.
Oh, yeah, he did ask for that. I forgot.
What if all 4 of you chewed a sandwich, spat it out, and then I ate that?
No, then it's gay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have pubes.
I don't know how to spat.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Paco, don't
a
make this
spitter.
freaky thing gay, please.
Look what you have, too.
What is
It's
it?
a little
The
mouthwash.
semen?
Is that mouthwash?
It's mouthwash.
You know what? I had this on me. I didn't even know where the fuck.
Is it mouthwash?
I stole it from a club.
It's mouthwash.
From
Though.
the
From the green
punchline.
room?
The punchline had mouthwash,
What?
and I put it
I
in
don't
my
think
pocket.
it's stealing if you're doing the club.
It's there
Did you
for
just
you.
go as a guest?
I was
to
actually a
watch?
feature. I was featuring.
I said
Who were you
that
I was
featuring
featuring
for?
Jay Davis.
Jay Davis?
I was featuring for
There
Jay
you
Davis.
go. That makes sense.
when
I know that. I got texted that. Somehow I got on Jay Davis's text.
That'll
chat.
happen.
I'm like, how did this happen?
Lucky you.
I'd rather hear Kamala asking me something.
Tourgasm too. It's the idea. If we can get 3 other people, we could probably get Dana to say yeah.
Paco can be the
There you
instigator.
go.
Paco, that's right. You could stir shit up.
I like.
Well, thank you, girls, both for being here. It's a really Philly-centric room in here right now.
Oh, it's 2 Philly people. You from Philly?
I'm
Yeah,
from
bitch.
Cheltenham,
Don't talk to her like that.
I lived in Ben Salem for fucking a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
what happened?
My
Is it a
uh,
treatment center?
no, it was
Sort of.
my parents when I got out of jail in Boston, they already moved there, so they shipped me out there for a year and a half.
No, we had a Joey Coco Diaz in the room. I didn't know you were
The
in
fuck are you talking about, you
there
fucking
for a
blonde
long time,
bitch?
cocksucker.
You bitches don't know who I am. I fucking was in jail and was fucking sucking dick before any of you fucking whores.
Well, that's the
No, he's proud of the
kidnap
whore.
you.
He's always like, I'm so proud of Tiffany. She used to just fuck Chris Rock. You're like, I don't know if that's what she wants you to lead with.
She used to suck dick to get on at the Laugh Factory, and I'm proud of that girl. She sucked Dan Cook's dick 6 times right in front of me.
Well, do you remember when he got like quote unquote in trouble on Twitter because they found like
Sure.
an old clip of him being like, "These girls were great. They used to suck my dick for 3 minutes up in the belly room."
It was
everyone's
facts, though. That wasn't a lie.
Eleanor was there.
Eleanor had 3 minutes.
Sad part. I
Well, here's the good
tied back
news.
then. I wasn't a comic.
She was a waitress. She just came in and drank the cum like Paco.
if you found out the guy,
Trying to go viral.
would it make a difference in your decision to do it or not if you found out a guy was a super easy cum? I mean, that would make a difference to some
Oh, I
degree,
love an
wouldn't
easy
it?
cum. Yes.
Just a super easy cum. It's like it takes 3 minutes if you're not good at it. And it's like, yeah, I'll do it to get a little stage time. I would have done that in my early days of stage time.
a super easy cum? Like how many minutes is that? Is it seconds or is it minutes?
I've seen videos where, I think like a pretty girl.
As it's
What
coming
are you
out.
searching?
Like, what are you? Yeah.
Super
I
easy
watch-
cum.
Sorry.
Rapid cum shots. No, this
Fast cum.
isn't masturbation porn. This
Okay.
is
Says the guy with mittens.
I
on the
know.
phone.
I love the gender reveal nails too.
Thank you.
What the fuck? It's getting gayer by the day. He had
What-
white
what-
yesterday.
what-
Well,
you call
can I
it?
tell you why?
What'd you
You
call
get
it?
them done or you do
It's
it?
a thought. Barbie pink.
No, what would you call it? What was the other one? Black
Oh,
pussy?
black pussy pink. It's not that. Doesn't pop that much. Doesn't pop that much. So, the thought process here is gayer than you'd think. I had white.
It's not.
No, it is. I had. You're here. You're gonna hear.
Okay.
They were white yesterday. I got them done today and changed to pink because in the next week or two, while I have this manicure, I'm gonna have to. Christine's gonna have to put red dye in my hair again. When I wash that out, it'll turn the white nails pink anyway and kind of like nasty looking. So
Okay.
they're already pink. So my hair dye doesn't cause a problem.
It's almost like less gay to just get the manicure and not care, but the fact that there's so much thought process getting into it, it's
With the red
very...
interrupting and
Well, it's just white or pink.
Why do you do this every time you talk about
'Cause he's
it?
Once I
gay.
show them to you.
Because
My digits?
I love this.
Christine's a fag hag. I don't know if you knew that.
She does like her designer stuff.
Yeah. She puts my makeups on and she does my hair.
I don't like Jay gets his nails done more than poor Christine.
do you get your eyebrows done too?
Yes.
They are pretty good.
Oh, I've
Well-
seen
they
him
are
get his
really
nose
good
done.
actually.
Here's the thing. the thing is, when I get the manicure, they have to take off the gel, you see.
They have to take the cock
So they
out of
put
the ass.
the-
And
Tin
then
foil.
Yeah, first cock out of the ass.
Got it.
And then they put the foil with the acetone
Do you
on
ever
it.
come in like really Philly with your own like already pre-smoked foil?
No, never.
You're like, I already used this foil. I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to waste it.
And then you
Yeah.
start just nodding out and
Yeah.
sucking your own
You
dick
go-
while they're doing it.
There's still some meth in this. What was I just saying?
I don't know.
forgot.
Shit.
It was about
Pothead.
your
I got
twinkly
lost in the
nails.
meth.
It was twinkle. Oh no! When I go and they put the stuff on the nails, they put the gloves on so it can, work on the gels when they come out. They need a few minutes. That's when we go in
You
the
go to
back.
the same people.
That's when they go in the
But
back.
you never do this on the road. You don't go to the road and be like, listen, I have to find a nail person. Stat.
I've gotten my nails on the road.
You do.
He got his. I saw him get his nose waxed on the road. We all got our nose waxed.
Oh, that was fucking.
It's one of the
crazy.
funniest things I've ever seen in my
That
life.
was a nutty story. That I didn't know you were talking when you said my nose done. There was a lady in the front row.
Oh God! This
On the
was-
first
I never
night,
laughed so hard in my
me,
life.
Kurt, and Metzger and Annie were all at Denver.
I thought he meant Kurt Schilling. Thank you for saying
Denver
that.
Improv.
Chilling.
Denver Improv.
On a bloody sock.
And this was the first night there was a girl we met, and she said she's like a waxer or whatever.
We should have known by her haircut she was gonna suck. She
Yes.
had like a short. It
Bob.
was she was. A
Yeah,
nightmare.
she was. But she came to the show the first night, and she goes, "Yeah, I do waxing." We asked about like weird ears or nose, and she was like, "Yeah, I do nostril waxing." And I mean, Kurt. if ever there was a nostrils, if there was ever nostrils for waxing,
She
Kurt
was
Metzger's
just
got 'em.
lugging the wax. There was so much
I
wax.
should have tied to the back of a pickup truck with a chain.
She had to
They
put,
had to do a dolly system to get it up into the window.
she had to
my
put the
God.
hay balers, like the two hooks on the side, and fucking push on his chest to pull it out. But
Not since Judd Nelson has there been a man that is all nostril.
I mean, for real.
I have to think about what he looks like.
But she, but so she comes. She goes, "Yeah, I'll come back. I'm coming back to the show on Saturday. I'll bring my equipment and I'll do it for you." We're like, "All right." So her and her friend, who was zero personality.
Oh, God. I don't even remember.
I
her
don't.
friend.
Yeah, because she just sat in a chair and just waited for this to happen. And I
She
said,
sat in the cuck chair going, all right, when are you guys going to bang? I was
Yeah.
promised something.
so I went first. And she takes the stick and and she puts it up my nose, the stick in the wax. She puts it in my nose and makes me hold it like this for a minute, and then it's sticking. And then she gets a phone call and she goes, "Weird, like my dad's calling. That's strange." And she takes the phone call and walks. We're in the condo in Denver, so she's just this open area. It's like a loft, basically. She walks off, but she's in the room with us, and she goes, "Hey, Mom, what? No."
She's screaming. Now,
No.
Jay,
Shut it.
Jay is just sitting there, and
Shut
it's
it.
getting harder and
Yeah.
harder, and it's very painful. It's not like it feels like you got punched. It's
Yes.
like really not good.
And she go, and now it's just two sticks hanging out of my nose. And she's going, "No, please, we have to get an autopsy. I want an autopsy. I want an autopsy."
Jay looks like some Chinese pig dish that's about to be cooked.
Leave him alone.
Sorry, Paco. I apologize, Paco. That was insulting.
It was
to your
like,
culture.
like when you miss like orange juice popsicles in your house.
But this girl and Jay's just sitting there quietly, like, trying not to move, trying not to fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So there's her. There's a picture. That's right. That's her in the background.
Took a picture. I
It's a
love
live.
whoever
It's a
did that.
live. It's a live video. It's a live photo. Can you see it?
That's so fucking funny.
It's her screaming. I mean, I was like, because we also thought her dad died, right? So we're like,
Yes.
we don't want to be rude, but we're crying, laughing. Like, we are laughing so fucking hard. I'm like, you know, when you're in school and you start laughing, you
Yeah.
just try to shove your sleeve in your mouth. Like, I was like gagging.
We were all going through it, and I'm like, you look at me. I'm tapping my head like a black woman trying to scratch her braids. I don't know what to do.
And you look bruised. Your eye? Did you have a black eye?
No.
Jay, you know
Jay
what?
looks like he's smoking out of his nose.
What makes it worse is that she had already done the first one, and it did hurt. It was like a serious thing, so you knew the pain
So
that
maybe
was
he had a
coming.
reaction.
And so she goes, and she's getting this terrible news on the phone, and she goes, she wants an autopsy. I'm not accepting this shit.
Yes.
Blah blah. She hangs the phone, and then she's like, upside down. And then she goes, we're like, "Hey, everything okay?" Clearly not. "Everything okay?" She goes, "No, just my dog died, but like I don't know if it's the first time it's like one of her dogs died, but this is why that's why she demands an autopsy now.
I know, we're like,
And
was
she-
it young? Was the dog young?
And
She's
she
like,
does-
He was 14. We're like, okay.
I'm glad we have the cameras in here because what she did was one of the most scary things I've ever done. She didn't do it, but she was pacing back and forth like skitzing out. She's like, I can't. This, that. And when she walks by me one time, she grabs the stick and she goes, ah, but then she let it go, and I went, ah! It was terrifying.
I was like, I guess I'm not getting my pussy waxed. Okay. I was getting my asshole done tonight.
Oh my God! It was a.
She had to pack it up and go. I think
she
Kurt got
left.
away without getting it done.
Yeah, I think I might have already done it because I remember how much it hurt. So I know it.
So you did it for
Maybe.
well,
Yeah, she may have done it first.
Because
okay.
you
He's
were
afraid.
scared and
Yeah.
it was rightfully scared. Like it was a bad experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, and as soon as you tell anybody that afterwards, that's one of those things you get done. People always have an opinion. But I've never heard anybody when you go, oh, you can get your nostrils waxed, they go, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's how COVID started. It's because we got our
that hair up there is like protecting you
necessary.
from everything.
Yeah.
Oh my
your
God.
eyebrows are to protect your eyes.
What about that
from
one
things.
eyebrow?
That's my lucky eyebrow. Don't touch it.
I know
Please don't
about your
touch
lucky
it.
eyebrow. What if I plucked it? What would you do?
That's your real lucky
what
eyebrow.
if bad shit would start happening to
The-
you too?
to you?
It's
You're
just
here.
'cause I'm fine.
You're here.
What if I kept
Wait,
it? though, and put it in
everyone
my
around
pocket?
If you kept it, you'd
Bobby's
have great
pull-
luck.
You have to trim it a little because it usually is a bit longer than that.
It
right?
actually annoys my wife to a really bad.
So you like it?
I kind of like
Yeah,
it.
of course.
I catch her looking at it. Sometimes I'm watching TV and she's like just staring at it.
I like it. I
And it
like
makes me
it.
happy.
Ever
cool.
since Bobby grew that eyebrow, his Delta flights never go down.
Never.
Like the rest of them do.
Never.
But all the ones around him are falling out of the sky like fucking cancer birds.
Yo, I have been saying goodbye to my family before. I'm like calling everyone. I'm like, goodbye, guys.
Like, this is probably it for
I'm like,
sure.
you guys better buy tickets. Like, we're risking our lives.
I've
This
been
is getting
on like
serious.
20 flights. They're all fucking landing. What? I got no luck.
But I was on a
Come on
flight.
now.
She
I
wants.
was on a
she-
Delta.
Begging. I'll take his
Are
eyebrow
you
out.
taking notice though of all the duct tape on flights? I'm
Yes.
like the Delta. I'm like, it's time to
It's like
trade the
hanging.
plane in, guys. Everything's taped together.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right.
More times than not, the rim of the window by me is not connected well.
Yes.
And you can sort of see
had
like,
that, like, 10
you can
times.
sort of see like
Fluttering.
inside of plane, like the asbestos stuff, and you're like, is this okay?
Or it's like condensation inside. You're like, I think it got in. There's a leak.
But one time, me and Ari, after we were delayed in Toronto, which is the worst.
Was it after the Kobe thing? They're like, we can't let you go.
Yeah, they wouldn't let it back into the country. But
You're grounded.
we
You're
got
grounded.
we got held up like 6+ hours at the airport. It was like delayed, and then we finally got on and put on tarmac. And I'm making jokes to Ari about his ring being like not on, the rim of the window pane. And he was like, and then when someone walked by, one of the people who worked there, he goes, "Hey, this isn't like a thing, like a problem, is it?" And he goes, "I don't know." And then we had to sit there for 2 hours while they had a maintenance guy have to come in. By the way, to come in and be like, the guy came on the plane and went, "It's fine." 2 hours.
Yeah.
They sent us
Also,
back
I don't like
fucking
this
out.
The
saying
orange
it's fine.
jacket.
Pop it back in.
My hair
there was no way to
got
pop
caught
it
in
back
there
in.
one time. I was asleep hard too, and I woke up. Fuck! I pulled half a hair out.
Are you
She
sure it
belongs to
wasn't
the place.
Dice
So
like
angry.
yanking your hair next to
I
you?
wasn't with
I had the
him that
molding.
time, but
The molding
usually
on the
it's
plane
him.
fall out.
The what?
The molding up at the top. Just
No, on you?
fell down on me, and they didn't even do anything. I'm like, hey, what do you want me to do? She goes, just put it on the side. I was
The
like,
ceiling. You're like,
okay.
I'm holding the
No.
ceiling of
You're
the plane.
holding
the
it while they're
ceiling,
landing.
the molding.
How about the air conditioning blowing little ice chips on you? Have you ever had that too? You're
That's
like,
actually
No,
that's
that's
not that
evil.
bad. That's not that bad.
it's wacky.
It's not, but it's
Something's
Like
happening.
Christmassy.
Something's
It's
frozen.
Christmassy.
It freaked me out too, but it's not a bad thing.
What does that mean?
It's
What do
just-
you mean it's not a bad thing?
It's like it's not.
It's hailing in the plane, and you're like, it's not a bad thing.
Well,
What?
I was fat, really
indoor
fat when
ice
it
storm?
happened, so it actually cooled me off.
was nice.
I
Ice
just opened
chips.
my mouth like that. Ha, ha, ha.
I'd much rather get pelted with ice chips than be on a hot flight. But
Hot flight sticks.
hot flights.
I just did a hot back from Denver. Somebody had a hot flight.
But the fattest thing you'll ever do in your life
never get a hot
is ask me if there's anything they can do about the thing. You're like,
When it's
hey, is this
piddling
gonna
out.
like could this be like colder or like?
I used to have a fat fan because by the time I got on the plane, I was pretty much sweating every time.
Oh, I thought you meant like a
So
fan. I was like, you have a lot of fat fans.
all my fans are fat.
I have not seen a skinny one.
My fans are all still fat. I used to have this.
No, you
dude,
accepted too many things like that.
I went into the bottom of my iPhone. You plug it in at USB-C,
my
and you
God.
put it in a. I needed it, dude.
I know.
By the time I got that seatbelt on, I had to use my stomach as a hand to hold it because I refused the thing at the beginning.
The extra.
Yeah, I refused getting it, and it sucked. I wound up having to get it because I got so fat. To the lady she went, "Is your seatbelt on?" I go, "It's on." She goes, "Is it on?" I go, "It's on." She goes, "I need to see it," and I had to pull. I mean, I held my stomach. I go, "Is that what you wanted?"
Do you see the muffin top of how much I'm squeezing into this?
God damn it.
I was like, and I went like this. I go, "You're fat too."
Nice.
She was not.
I don't mind
She was
that.
not in shape enough to fucking make me hold my stomach
How
up.
dare
I don't
you.
mind
She
that
should have
one
known.
bit.
Yeah.
I was prepared always. When it got any plane that seatbelt wouldn't fit
so
on me,
mean.
I would absolutely I would rather die hitting the roof of the plane like Goose in fucking Top Gun than be wearing a thing. I'm like, no, I'll just be the first one to go.
I like the
They
idea.
determined-
I got
The idea, you bring like a bunch of paper clips. You're just like, oh look, I made my own.
I got the extension.
Make my own.
I got the extension, but I got embarrassed because I didn't realize that different planes have different
Yeah.
seatbelt colors.
Oh,
and I
shit.
had the gray extension. And I was on the plane with the blue seatbelt.
It's that heavy load.
Home Depot.
I just wrote faster across the belt.
This is too
Was it
much.
upsetting? Was it upsetting when you had to pay for 2 seats, or was that like?
I didn't. I've thought
You
of
were
that.
never
you know who
that
used to do that?
big.
Patrice used to do that.
Really?
Ralphie May.
He used to. Yeah, he was huge.
Well,
he used to pay
Ralphie
for 2
May.
seats, but one time they took one
Pay
of
for
his
Ralphie
seats.
took a
Class, the
bus.
whole- yeah, I
he
know,
didn't
like
take
that-
an
yeah,
airplane.
it's like-
But Ralphie
a
eventually
whole
got a bus. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he
knew
was
his
saying he
limits,
stopped.
yeah.
That's when you get too fat.
When the plane
You have to
won't go up, you're like, oh.
He was almost at a train.
Yeah.
He was gonna get one of those, like a
I need more steel.
Like
I
what
need
do you-
more steel.
like running for a presidency in 1922.
Fucking great. Ralphie travels
the
by
back,
steamer.
dude.
Yeah, he's just hey.
You have a couple of backstage Bettys. Gonna fuck him on the train. You're gonna fuck him on the tour train.
Guys, get the elephants out to bring Ralphie to the show.
Meet me in the smoking car. Ralphie at the end. It was so sad. That was the most debilitating heavy I've seen a person. Where we were at Bonnaroo, and I
remember that.
they were gonna take us all. Yeah, they were gonna take us all to like one of the stages. And we had to wait because Ralphie, and you see him go off by himself. Like, he's just the back of a golf cart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where everybody.
Like there's no golf cart. It's just Ralphie moving.
It looked like Ralphie.
He's eclipsed it.
It looked like he was sitting on a Roomba and just going across the thing. It was really. He was just gliding across the sky.
Bonnaroo.
A fat guy on wheels.
And then they put him. They set us up.
He looked like a parade float.
We had,
By the way, once you see him on it, you're like, why aren't you on this more often? You should have your own golf cart.
God, this looks great. Yeah,
this
that was
looks
so
like
fun.
Good for you. Yeah.
You're traveling like Jabba. When they just bring him around, he's on a floating fucking like some kind of hovercraft.
But the thing's always doing a little wheelie.
They're so easy to tip. That would
But
just
Ralphie,
be-
but the more crazy thing than even like the size of him is what his health was, because they put us in the front of the pit of so right in front of the stage at Bonnaroo with walls of speakers. The main stage, Kendrick Lamar was on, a live band. I mean, the place was amped up, and we looked over at one point, and he had like his crew with him, I guess. And they were standing around, and they have
Those were nurses.
Yeah, there was a hospital crew.
It was hospice. It was his hospice team.
Yeah.
When he died,
They were the Make-A-Wish people.
When he died, my favorite joke was to be like, "Was it a car accident? What was it? Did he get the flu?"
But but we looked over at him at one point during Bonnaroo, prime time of the concert, and he was sleeping in a chair. I mean, in a thing where the sound was like making your like hands rattle.
Yeah.
We were right in front of the speakers. He was
His life
dead
was
asleep.
ending.
Well, what I know about sleep
His insulin
apnea.
was shot through this
What
fucking
I know
room.
about sleep apnea, he wasn't actually sleeping. He appeared to be sleeping, but I'm sure his tongue was in the back of his throat.
Yeah.
He was just dying a little.
So that's what I said. Like on the way out. Yeah. That's a sin.
mean,
That's
He did that when I was
so
at
fucking
Foxwoods. I was playing
Well,
the
we all
comedy
fall
club there,
asleep when you
and
are
he
at
was.
Foxwoods.
How dare you?
How
we don't
dare
need
you.
to diabetic coma.
You're not that funny.
You're funnier than me. Fine.
But
I take the shot.
Can I just say
fun.
that? I'm Jay's feature.
It's not,
I don't know who you are.
and I am Bobby's middle.
Congratulations.
Sometimes he lets me do a hosting gig
I'm everybody's
when
bottom.
Paco's not here.
Everyone's bottom.
Yeah, I did the show, but he came over to say hi to me from where the theater was to where the comedy clubs, and he had to take a break. Like, he had to sit down and just take like a 20-minute
It breaks
break.
my heart.
Yeah, it made me sad. Like, but
It broke his heart too.
It did. One time he told me he was a vegetarian. I was like, "Are you fucking with me?"
Patrice did that shit too.
Yeah, he pulled that
You
shit.
go to Patrice barbecue and he's like, "Yeah, I make it." What he would do is he would feed everybody and tell you he's a
that's
pescatarian
exactly-
now, and then when we all leave, he'd probably start eating.
Well, what he would do is we cook the pork, and as he's cooking, he just keep tasting it to see if it's done. And by the time it's done, there's only half a pork left. I'm a vegetarian.
It's just like a Phantom of the Opera mask of pig face left. What has he done? I'll tell you what, though. Man's world. Am I wrong? Guy still had a thin, in shape, fucking wife. Why?
Oh, what was her
yeah.
name? I forgot about her.
Lana.
Lana Turner.
Lana,
digger.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
No.
She really was digging too. She was
She was
That's how
holding.
she stayed thin. She was on the bottom.
I think they were
Yeah.
together since before he had like tons of money. Maybe not.
They
I might
were
not, maybe
like
not.
right in the beginning. Yeah,
Is she doing comedy too?
she was.
And
She
not
was.
anymore?
I don't. To be honest, I haven't seen her in
Probably
a long
not.
time. But
How much money do you think he left behind? Do you think it was like a live the rest
I bet
of
it's
your
just a
life
bunch
amount?
of. You think it's a
There are a
bunch of
lot of-
completely punched Subway cards?
I hope it's all. I hope it's all frozen
free
subs.
sandwiches forever.
I hope it's all sandwiches in his garage in a freezer.
His
I like
extra
the-
freezer has everything.
I like
yeah.
the idea that he never cashed any of them in. So they're always a rainy day fund. He goes, look, worst comes to worst, we got a year of free Burger King.
But they had 2 kids, right? I think they had.
Yeah, I think so. But that was my first thing, going to his house to do, which I was told
Excuse
that.
me, why'd you bring up the kids?
I know. We're like, we're
Why-
making
wait,
fun
sorry.
of a
Literally,
dead man.
We're trashing him for like 20, having a great time.
fun.
2 kids that have nobody right now, right?
Didn't he have 2 kids that are lost without a father?
What the fuck
The
is
worst
wrong
case
with you?
scenario is
Logan?
they're
Got 2
old enough to be
bastards at
listening to
home?
this.
We're having a great time
2
smashing him,
bastards at
smashing
home.
each other. Hey, there's 2 kids with nobody right now, right?
Yeah, you should think about what you're saying.
Well, you're saying it too.
I didn't say shit. I said she was nice.
I think every day's a new nightmare for them.
Oh God, Jesus! I can't even. Can we move on? I can't even. Now it's all I'm
Didn't
thinking
he?
about.
Wait, one time did he lose like 100 pounds? Like a
And no one knew.
huge- He did. He said.
No one noticed. That's
That
true.
is really.
He told me. He goes, I lost 100 pounds, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I don't see weight. I only see color. I never noticed.
You didn't let him finish the story. He found it the next day. It was under his bed.
Yeah.
It's tough, but that was my first also thing until when Ralphie was doing great. I went to go do his podcast at his house where he was not there. It was just with the wife.
Were you
Okay.
inspired by his facial hair, Jay? That kind of
Oh, look at
reminds me of
that.
you a little bit.
I wasn't not. But can I tell you something? That was the
Pretty
first
dope.
picture I ever looked over, and I was like, "Oh, Ralphie's
That's
got a
actually
picture."
not his face. That's his chin hair.
That's his chest hair.
That's his chest hair right there. Hey, let me ask you a question. So he gave her all her stuff. So she's got the houses, the cars,
Does she?
and
I
the money.
know.
Because they were divorced.
It says it right
that's
there.
Nice.
Oh, maybe.
She gets
Oh,
everything.
Reading's not my thing.
Right. Do you want to join the Bonfire Book Club?
I like pictures.
By the way, including his furniture and silver. Oh, his collection of silver. Good.
I have silver.
Do you?
I do.
Silver bars in your house?
Do you
I
really?
have silver bars and silver coins.
Okay, I'm gonna rob you with a pistol.
Well, I
I'm gonna
met a
rob you
lot
with an
of-
Old West pistol.
I met a lot of people that said
My mom
buy
has
or
silver.
sell, buy or sell when I was walking in here. So there's a whole
the old field.
street for
Stay
that.
away from those people.
But their house, when I went to do it, he wasn't there. I did it with just her,
Yeah.
which was fine. That was my first like learning of what the kind of the topography, I guess, of Los Angeles.
I thought you were going to say of Ralphie May.
Because it was in the hills, and the front of their
It is
house.
hilly.
the highs and lows of Ralphie May's tits.
I lived in the valley of Ralphie
I
May.
actually stayed in his belly button for a
Play
weekend.
Matchbox on there.
I mean, we were all in his
Kill it.
orbit.
And we still had to use an extender seatbelt in his belly button.
He's got kids.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Holy
real nice.
shit,
God, does that
Bobby.
not just
I
ruin
apologize.
and they are definitely aged of hearing this.
Fuck. Oh no. They're big fans of the show.
But no, that's the first time I saw it where like the front of the house, I was like judgmentally like, this place is kind of small and whatever. So he lives in the Hollywood Hills, but like this place is pretty small. And then when you go, I don't know how it's built into the mountain like that.
yeah.
His out back was insane. It was just like the most beautiful view of everything. It was pretty crazy.
it's weird
Nice
because
place.
Patrice, they still have another benefit for him. I guess Patrice really didn't make it big. Because we got to keep supporting everybody
Yeah.
every year. Ralphie
Who
didn't
are
have
we
one-
supporting now?
We didn't have one benefit for fucking poor Ralphie and his kids.
By the way,
Patrice had a girlfriend that he let other dudes bang. And, I mean, what are we doing?
the Patrice benefit has gone so off the rails.
It's...
And the booking is so that they've booked a person who I believe is his enemy this year.
Hannah Gatsby's working the fucking...
No.
Shut up. No. I love you.
No. It's decent.
Children,
I'm going to call her.
Who has children?
Listen, it's decent.
There's no way.
Adopted.
She does.
Actually,
She has
Paco's
Asian-
one of them. That's where he got the shirt.
That is like an autistic lesbian.
That's what he calls his mom, Fruit Loops.
When I realized she was autistic, I started to like her. I went,
Is she autistic?
Yeah, she's just autistic.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
It breathes.
No way.
That's
No.
why she never smiles.
Nope.
That's not why she never
No,
smiles.
it's because she was raped a bunch when she was younger into lesbianism.
I know, but rape
Into
makes you
lesbians.
funnier.
She was raped into lesbianism.
I've
Is that
met a
what
few
she
of
says
those.
or you say?
Huh?
Is that what you say or she
Have you
said?
met the people that
I
get raped
assume.
out of lesbianism? I know a girl that is such a fucking buldy. I don't know what we're
And what
saying
is it?
serious.
You can say whatever you want. But is it? What do you want me to rape her?
No, she was. She got molested
Let me
by
get her
women.
back on track.
I
She
thought
got
he was saying.
molested by women, and now she's straight, but she looks so gay.
She got raped by women?
Yes, when she was a
You
kid.
get raped by women?
Yes.
There's weird women.
You want me
man.
to show you?
Yeah.
Well, wait.
I do. I want to get raped by a hot Philly chick with Farrah Fawcett hair.
I thought you were talking about
Bobby.
Annie.
Oh, I forgot you're from Philly, too.
No, I have. We found out I have Sebastian Bach hair. It's actually his hair.
Does he
They
donate?
gave it to me. I
Yeah,
clipped
he's
it
got
in.
good
You
hair.
have Sebastian Hagen now.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. I'm like, I literally thought he was Melissa Etheridge. when
He
we
was
were together.
awful looking now.
He does look bad.
No, so the Patrice benefit, they booked DC Benny, and I could say that only because they were like not friends at all.
Hated each other.
I was there
They
for.
really did?
I was there for the night
Yeah.
in question,
Oh.
and after Patrice died, I bumped into DC Benny where he was just kind of like, "Yeah, man, whatever." Like he was, and
I
they
think
booked.
that's better
but they
than
booked-
having people he never met. Don't you think that's better?
sort of.
Like, do
I
you
don't
want
know.
people that got
The
Patrice
both are weird.
to do the Patrice benefit? You
But
want to have had a moment.
It's so obvious and weird that DC Benny had to post. You see what he posted? He posted a thing like, we weren't on good terms when he died, but I still respect his thing. But it's just like, how about just don't book?
He's like, I respect his diet. And
I
his
felt
lifestyle.
guilty. I agree with Annie. I felt guilty when I did it
Why?
because I never met him.
Oh.
I was a fan, but I never met him, and I was like,
I didn't like his
okay.
views on women. I'm like, we need to cancel Patrice.
I feel like we would have fist fought a lot.
You should cancel dead Patrice. Just go for it.
I'm done.
Cancel it. I could understand that too. I think it's weird every year that it's not like
12.
I guess the same thing. You can sell. Listen, with Burr coming back to do it, this sells out no matter
Yes.
what. It doesn't matter. So book the same old, like a rotating cast of 20
Yeah.
people
I
who
You
knew
guys
him
should
very
be sitting
well.
around telling Patrice stories too at some point or
Right.
something. It should be more
It's
like about his legacy rather than.
Don't
What
get
are we
me wrong.
doing?
I was excited to do it.
Rich
Listen,
Voss.
I know we're gonna.
Rich Voss is
Listen, don't
the
ever
host.
book
At this
this
point-
a grateful bitch. I mean, oh
At this
my
point,
God.
what are we doing? Are we fueling up his mother's jet we've bought her with this benefit already? How much
Can I-
money
wait,
can we give her?
Hang on, sorry. She donates the money to a diabetes foundation.
that's true.
She
does
can
not-
afford her own jet gas?
No, she does not have. She lives in a very small apartment in Virginia, West Virginia, or something like that. She does not accept like all that money does not go to.
So
and
what are we doing then?
we're helping
Donate.
Vaughn buy a new Lamborghini.
There we go.
Because she has an acting
Now
career
we're
that
on.
I
she
thought you were
needs
going to say Voss have a set.
I should get a Rolex. I host every year.
When I was-
they should give me a Rolex.
When I was going down Jewelers Row or whatever it's called, I was thinking the
Jewro-
only
it's called
person
Jewro.
Jewro. The only person that would actually go
or
in.
Jurors Row if you're Paco.
I was like the only person
that was a good one.
that I know that would actually go into one of those stores and buy something is Rich Voss. Rich Voss.
I've
is
gone.
The only one.
I've went with him.
He
goes-
impulse.
He'll
He
go,
impulse
Oh,
buys
yeah.
that.
He'll go and exchange.
I love it. That's my favorite part of
He'll
him.
buy a ring or a bracelet, and then he'll go sell it back to them, and then get a new one. It's like a thing he does. So he'll buy all these stupid
a
rings,
Tourette's.
and then he'll go sell it back lose money on, and just buy a bigger bracelet or bigger
Wait,
ring.
he loses money in
He's
the
basically
process?
leasing a car.
Yeah,
He's
because-
exactly.
leasing it.
because
Yeah.
he's
I was
selling it.
thinking.
Yeah, he's selling it back to his people, and he's yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it is
Trying
weird.
to keep the tribe alive.
They do have the best restaurant is right over there, though. He did take me to a secret Jewish restaurant. over
Really?
I took Jake.
Just a couple of matzo
Trying
balls,
to take
huh?
you.
Secret Jew?
Secret Jewish restaurant. It's upstairs. You got to kind of know.
What's the food?
It's Jew food.
That's too vague.
Why do you have such a
Middle
cute
Eastern.
nose?
Huh?
Have you always had
It's
this
like
cute
it's
little
really
nose?
sassy.
I don't know. Why do you got a cute face?
It's a cute little nose.
up?
Ew. Are you Kabbalah? What is this?
That's
So he doesn't forget he's
no,
alive.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at, not the little.
Hey, just take this.
It's a Taylor Swift.
Give me that one.
Were you at a Taylor Swift concert? What is it?
Yes, it says
Oh,
like
this? I'll tell you what it
Oh,
is.
this? Do
Stay
you think she was
funny.
talking about the stupid Rolex?
Because I'm a fucking crazy
forget
person.
something. Wow.
No, I went to Comics Come Home. They had a red band for the party after.
Is that just wives going, please come home?
I keep telling Bobby.
We're so tired of you
what a
leaving us
jerk
with the
off he
kids.
looks like with all these bangles and beads around
I
his
like it,
wrists.
but I want to know the
Hang on.
story.
Hey, pull your sleeves down, you sissy.
he did pull him
Pull
over.
your sleeves down.
He says it with a pink.
No. Pull your sleeves down.
Does he have it on too?
Pull your other sleeve
a
down.
He has to cover his little emo buzz. Show us your scars.
Slower. Show him your bracelet, Barbie.
I actually want to give you
He's got
credit.
pink nails.
Sleeves up.
I want to give you credit.
Check under the sleeves.
You wore those gloves through Avril Lavigne stealing them. Through so many. You just said, I'm going to wait until it's cool again, and you're still waiting, and I love it.
Where it's almost back though. You'll see.
He wore that because he got a fucked up tattoo.
Is that true?
No.
No.
I thought I got burned.
I literally just made that up.
It's not true, but
I
Very
thought it was at
convincing.
Patrice's house. He pulled some food out too soon.
but I do
And he
have.
burnt his hands.
He was so hungry. He was like,
He grabbed
"Ah,
the
Yeah, I
can't
grabbed the
wait.
turkey
Patrice is
right out of
going
the
to eat
oven.
it all."
I'm starving. Stop.
Why is it only half pork?
I do have a bad hand tattoo though,
That'd be funny.
so it does cover it.
What is it? Insert dick here.
If that was a fat guy wound.
It's the Bonfire logo, poorly done by a shitty tattoo artist.
Oh,
It's Wu-Tang.
Awful.
Yeah.
That
So
is.
awful.
Why don't you get that fixed?
This one's not bad.
No, that's bad.
This one he fixed. No,
Straight
a good
edge?
tat- No, it's not straight edge. It's the Legion of Skank smell.
Straight edge. It's straight edge.
Well, she's not wrong.
Does that hurt?
It's punk.
Yeah, but I will tell you,
It's
when I
CM
was getting it
Punk's.
done and I was standing there and the guy was doing it, he didn't say a word, the tattoo artist, this horrible tattoo
Well, he
artist.
probably knew what it was. He was
And
like, I don't want to talk to this guy.
No,
Is he in
no.
Legions of Skanks?
No, he was the tattoo artist at Skankfest in South.
Oh, okay.
Well, so he was on acid.
Probably, but he was doing it, and somebody came up to me after this guy. I mean, he's putting on the final touches of the color, of filling it in, and then someone goes, "Oh," he goes, "Don't you like smoke weed and stuff?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Why'd you get a straight edge tattoo?" And I was like, "Oh fuck!" I was like, "Now forever, I have to
shit.
explain that it's not that
And
for
like
the rest
the
of my
eyes
life."
would have to be up too high on your. They'd be too close together on your wrist.
It would be, yeah, they'd be like here.
It wouldn't. Oh, I can see on the side. Yeah, no, that's not. And then it looks like you're doing like one of those tattoos.
Well, no, that's sort of what the idea was. But
Oh.
That's like one of those stop.
This is
hate
so
ads or
confusing.
whatever.
Why don't
Remember
you
the
just
prop
why don't
eight?
you get a mustache on your finger?
I've also been thinking about doing new headshots where I have caution tape over my mouth that says parental warning.
You should get ladies' wide legs open, so then it's like their legs are open in your
Ooh.
mouth.
Ooh, I don't mind that. Under my mustache,
Yeah.
a woman's open legs, and just like a butthole in the middle.
I'm trying to think of the story I was in the middle of.
You were talking about your
Yeah, there was
bracelets.
something. What was it?
bracelets.
Oh
or
my
his
God.
anal beats.
No, it was a bracelet. It
Whatever
was a
they
bracelet.
My
It was a
anal bead bracelets?
What are
No,
they?
I had some. So this Asian woman, maybe Paco's grandmother, walked up. She goes, "Keep red on. It gives prosperity and luck. Never take that off."
And then she handed you a mogwai.
and
then
she
she
didn't
charged
finish
you
your other
$50?
eyebrow.
And then she said, "Don't ever take an eyebrow hair off. That give you luck."
Give you luck.
It's a settle in to not worrying about
sorry.
women wanting to fuck you a bunch, having that eyebrow. And Bert Kreischer's always committed to. He's got an
He's got the
eyelash. that goes-
eyelash.
and I'm like, I would immediately take that off. Like, first of all, I'd be appalled at how it got that big. He had an eyelash that comes over like
No, it's crazy.
you could see it. Like he
Yeah.
could probably see
It's
it
gotta be so
dangling.
annoying.
And he's like, "It's my lucky eyelash." I go, "It seems unlucky. The whole situation seems unlucky."
Well, I had to take it off because it was stupid after a while. But I put this red thing on to replace it because I get superstitious with weird shit like
Yeah.
that. And I was like shit started, things in the next month. I was like, oh, a check came in, some residual thing came in. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, I got 2 pennies.
I was like, this.
The residual checks are hilarious.
Do you get shitty ones
I got
that?
$8,000 on a residual check.
That's incredible.
So I was like, I had this stupid
13
bracelet on.
cents. Yeah, I've gotten 13 cents.
I got 85 cents the other day, which was pretty big.
It's not bad. That is pretty big.
From Ghost
Do you
Town.
cash them?
Don't sip your fucking
Paco.
Don't. I can't look.
Anyway,
That's what I'm saying. You hate it, but you kind of love it.
There you go.
I'm not looking.
I've had a year to get through it.
Look at Bert's eyelash.
It's so gross.
I don't know what's worse, him throwing up behind me or Bert's eyelash.
Why, Paco?
You gotta describe what just happened.
Well,
I can't.
what happened was
Did he throw up?
No, he didn't throw up.
No, he just spit
It
it,
was with
out, which is
mouthwash.
not a commitment.
He went blind.
Not a
Do it
commitment.
again.
Mouthwash.
Do
again.
it again. It's just alcohol, Paco. Are you such a nerd? You can't drink alcohol. Ew.
That was coffee. Oh, she's puking. She's puking. She's puking. She's puking.
Don't get it in your blowout. Your hair looks too good.
Don't puke because I'll throw up if you throw up.
If you do it, I do it.
No, if you throw up, I throw up.
Dude, that's disgusting.
I like this.
Why is it yellow?
My lip is
What's wrong
sweating.
with you?
My
I
lip
had-
is sweating.
Are you all right?
I had coffee that time. I felt like he wanted a little coffee. He looked a little peakish. He needed a little pick me up, so I had a little iced coffee.
That
Make the
sound
noise,
is
I'll do
rough.
it.
That
You
sound
do
is
it.
rough.
Paco, first of all, I'm gonna say this. When I first did it, I was like, "There's no way he's gonna do it." He ran
No,
over
he
here.
runs. That's what's so impressive.
Ran over here. And
you
he
all
did
right?
it, but it was mouthwash, and I didn't think he was.
He's
gonna,
a track star.
The second one with the coffee, I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he did it.
I don't like coffee when it's not coming from another person's mouth.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried secondhand coffee.
That was
Gross.
wow.
Holy shit.
I don't
God
like it
damn.
at all. I don't
Well,
like it.
Just baby
that's
birdie.
I
Christine's
tell you what,
upset.
that's the clip that's gonna fucking rock this show to the top.
I'm telling you.
I'd rather not
We're gonna-
go viral.
we're gonna get O&A
I'll say
numbers off that one.
I just want to stay where I'm at.
Hey, Sam Roberts,
On the bottom.
You better hold on because we're taking over mornings with that clip.
Sam Roberts.
Sam
Look out,
Roberts,
Sam Roberts.
Sam Roberts in the afternoons coming your way.
Do you guys have an Asian Gunga Din that will eat out of your fucking mouth? Eat garbage out of your mouth?
He's
That was-
hungry. He's not
Holy
bad.
shit.
That was
Whoa.
that was
All right.
man, that was so
But
bad.
he's Asian and he's named Paco. I like this.
Jesus Christ, Paco.
Cross contamination.
The one,
where
the
I'm
first
from.
thing was
First
he
thing,
spit his
I
your
have
mouthwash into his mouth?
mouthwash that I didn't know I had, but
Is that why you wanted to sit next to her?
no, I wanted.
You got your
I,
mouthwash.
Yeah.
I wanted
He
to-
doesn't like looking at me.
I know. I love.
He
looking
gets
at
hard. It's too much.
I get hard looking at you.
You know you love it.
I took the mouthwash that I had from the punch up from Philly. That I was just at. Great club.
Punchline.
Punchline. That one.
Punchline.
Punchup.com, which is my company.
Punchup.live.
Is that yours?
No, he says it's mine.
Oh.
He owns it.
I own a little piece. 75%.
He definitely owns a large portion of it.
I just signed.
So
course
good.
you-
Isn't it
oh.
awesome?
But
Have
he
you
knew.
used the new
He knew.
app?
I have no clue if it's awesome.
Listen,
What
use the
is
new
it?
app. You can
I
use-
just say yes now. I just go, sure.
Listen to me. You can use the app with
Mm-hmm.
all the people and find out where you're popular. Go there and
Oh,
send
that,
them an
what if
email.
that's so sad? It's just nowhere.
Bobby
man.
wouldn't,
You're only
Another
popular in Philly.
Bobby wouldn't have built this company from the ground up, Punch Up Live, to make that the case. You're going to feel good about yourself.
Is it about punching up?
It's
finally?
about punching
Yeah,
up.
punch up. We don't punch down. We punch
Wait.
up.
Nobody punches up anymore. We're a punch down community.
I like punching down and up, but I want to know about
when they're in a
this
wheelchair
app.
and you can just punch down.
Yes.
It's a company that
Bobby owns.
it's no, it's not own it. It's I own a portion.
Does Nick DiPaolo own it?
Everybody.
Yeah, and Nick DiPaolo, Roy Scovel, and Bobby.
Look at that picture of Sam.
Because here's the thing: when you
And Jordan?
put anything up that you want,
Hi, Jordan.
all your dates and everything, but when people go to it, all you have to do is give their email, and then you get all their can you tell them
I want to be closer? I want to be highlighted, featured closer.
Yeah. I'll
take
You're
that.
still
I'll take-
scrolling.
Oh,
I'm
is
gonna
this the
take care of
girl?
that today.
Is this the girl who's doing Josh now? She's doing Josh Adam Meyer's comedy.
Who was that?
Who?
Oh, is she really? Can I see it?
Oh,
Jade
Jade?
Catapretta.
She's
Oh,
been doing
Jade's
that.
singing, yeah.
So she's going up to what's your shirt?
Give me some.
Do it.
I always said we need more Josh Adam Myers. I always said that.
Well, I have always said we need a girl Josh Adam Myers.
We do.
I will say,
But does
I
she
feel
eat
like
as
he
much?
is the girl Josh Adam Myers.
Well, maintenance level wise, yes. I've spent more money for food for Josh than I have for Christine.
Listen, I love Josh to death. That's why I will destroy him out of
Yes.
love. When I realized that goddamn Comedy Jam was Josh Adam Myers, I am not over it yet. The Jam
so
is just his
upsetting,
fucking
right?
initials. I'm so
Yeah.
mad about
Oh
it.
my fucking
Doesn't
god!
It, you didn't know that? Doesn't it make you
Are
sick?
you shitting
Doesn't it
me?
make you sick?
Wait a minute.
Should we give
Jam
him a swirly?
is Josh at what a
Yes.
I
fucking
want to flush him.
narcissistic.
I want to
maniac.
flush his head
I
down
think
the toilet.
I think that's coincidence.
No,
way.
it isn't.
No,
I don't think it is.
I
don't
hate
think
the
it
way
is.
I hate
I don't
the way
think it is. I
they
think
stick up for their little
No,
son.
I don't
Listen
think
to me.
it is.
We
They-
love your boy. We
They
love your
stick
boy.
up for
too.
their
I think
kid.
he's excited
Christine,
it
your
works.
son is an asshole. All right.
I think he's excited it works.
Oh,
I don't
God,
think
it doesn't
It's
work.
their fault they
I
got their son a
do.
drum set, and now this is what
Yeah.
we have. No, but
Yeah,
I love Josh.
He started going by Jam a long time ago, way
That's-
even before
They
goddamn
stick up for
Comedy
their.
Jam.
They stick up for their kid.
I
It's-
love
it's
your
useless.
kid. I've known him a long time.
Didn't you make fun of him in your special?
I'll make
though?
fun of him,
No.
of course.
That was just musical crowd work in general.
I was like, I gotta go back to
Bobby.
New York. They're
Buddy.
mean. I miss
I got
mean.
to tell you, I got a lot of that. I made this thing that I made that trailer months ago.
Oh, before he was doing musical comedy.
No. This is not about Josh. This is not about Josh. That's not about Josh at all.
Jay's gonna get a phone. Yo, man, what's going on? Why? I'm just trying to do what I do. What they do is different. What I do is different. It's just a thing. I like everybody. You want to get some nachos? I'm buying, but I'm also eating all of them.
But Josh, also, yes. But I forget what I was saying about Josh.
You made the clip a while ago.
Yeah, I made the
You're
clip
talking
a
about the
while.
Oh, yes. I made a thing a while ago. Yes, this isn't about Josh. It was the timing that worked out very unfortunately was one of the girls had tattoos, and I just had her, we just giving them like shitty, like sad girl, like crowd work to do, like for her, that thing. And it came out, that trailer came out like 3 days after, it was set to come out 3 days after the Natalie Cuomo
Oh, yeah.
fucking melting. So I saw Bonnie McFarlane. She was like, she's really, like, feels like you like made that thing about it. I was
They're
like,
like, how fast do you think I could do that?
I go,
Yeah.
I go, that'd be a pretty great production value for the amount of time I would have had. But I was like, no, tell her, like, I made that a long time ago. But you know, if you feel it, I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
The Josh is Josh. I tried to have Josh do it, honestly, but like, he was out of town.
Josh is Josh.
He couldn't do
He
it.
was with
My
Jelly
son,
Roll.
my dad Jay, and my mom Christine, they feed me good.
We really do feed him good.
They feed me so good. Now, Uncle Bobby can be a dick sometimes, but you know what? He's got a point. I'm who I am.
Have you done the Jam?
I have. I've done it. I did.
It's a
I
sore
won't do it.
subject.
Okay,
This is
first
a
of all,
sore
What
subject.
happened?
the first-
it's so
Ah,
much
shit.
fun. How'd you fuck
I
it up?
don't want
I didn't fuck it up.
anything to do with it.
I did it. I did it the first time. I played the drums.
Egos got
I
in the
did
way.
AC/DC.
I feel the
Did AC/DC
ego.
the drums. It was awesome.
Which song?
and what were the
Back
rest
in
of the people
Black
doing?
Was
Whoa.
it right? They was
Whoa.
singing. Josh was out
Okay.
the front,
Yeah.
Back in Black. Wow, coming back to me
Sure.
and whatever. It was fun. Small crowd. I felt bad. I threw my.
You got to throw a small crowd
wasn't
in
a
there.
wasn't
Okay.
a big crowd. It was at Just for Laughs. They were
There
good.
are no small crowds.
Is that why
I-
it went out of business that one
I
time?
threw my drumsticks in the crowd at the end, which you're not supposed to do. Hit a chubby chick in the face, and at the end she goes, with her eyes shut, she goes, "This is yours." And she gave me the drumstick.
She was like, I was trying to get hit in the face by you, but not with the
Wow.
drumstick.
She didn't even know who I was. She was there to see Jam. Anyways,
By the way, it was
so-
a big crowd. It was Catacombs.
that was pretty. It was all right. It was a good crowd. It was a good, but not as big as I've seen it at Skank Fest, right? But when we did it again, when I joined the Bonfire, when Not Dan came on the crew, and he's like, Jay was like, every year, me and we do the thing, and we go. And I was like, okay, whatever. We went down and we buy all these stupid hats and a lot of fun, and we buy scarves, and we're all dressed like cowboys in Austin. And Josh
This got weird.
did
This
not.
sounds horrible.
But Josh,
What, did we dress up like little cowboys in Austin? So what?
what's wrong with that?
Tony's made a lot of money doing that.
I'm just doing what I'm told, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to fill the shoes of that
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
Frankenstein that was here before me. And
You're doing good impressions.
thank you
You're
very
doing well.
much. Yeah, the Slim Jim. Anyways. So anyways, we go and do it. Josh brings up Jay. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is the king of New York.
Well,
The
you're not setting it up properly. And this,
Why?
I'm not going to.
Well, I
what's
thought
going on?
you gave me the wrap it up because we have to go.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I looked at
Do
the
we have to
time.
go? I
Yeah, we
wasn't
have to
even-
go.
but-
We have to go very short. We have to take a
But
break.
we and Bobby were going to sing "Wanted Dead or Alive" by Bon Jovi.
I
together.
wanted to sing Kelly Clarkson, by the way.
Since you've been gone.
which I thought would be funny. Sing me. I love Kelly Clarkson. I'm just a big fan. Nah, man, it's not good for the crowd. They won't be into it.
Bobby,
Oh, yeah.
It's not about being funny in the Comedy Jam. It's about living that moment, dude. This is your moment to really do it.
Like this.
Apparently, it's not about that.
Now
And
I
he
know
goes-
why Annie doesn't do the jam.
Oh God, can you imagine?
He says
it's
to
my
me,
hell.
we got to
singing in
pick a
front of
song that the crowd's going to be into. So we pick Bon Jovi.
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Fine. Wanted Dead or Alive. Fine. Me and Jay going to sing it.
Mostly Jay, but yeah.
No, I'm going to sing it too. I'm a big
He
fan.
gets
Bob's
in the
singing?
mic. He
I'm
gets in there.
going to sing it too. And we're all going to have fun. And then he brings us up. Do you have it? Do you actually have it? No. You don't have it. He brings us up, and I'm standing there too, bringing Jay up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Both
my
wearing
band.
hats.
Both wearing hats and scarves. I have a fucking scarf on. I am fucking. You guys, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. This guy's the king of comedy in New York City. He's the funniest guy in the world. He's my best friend. Give it up for Big J. Ogerson.
And then we start walking up, and Bobby doesn't walk up. And then Josh looks over us, and I go, and he goes, and Robert Kelly. It did not inspire Bobby to go out there and give his best performance.
Like if I did that to you, you would understand the joke. He wasn't kidding.
Wow.
And Robert Kelly mumbled it. Where when I walked on stage, people were like, "Who's that?" Like,
Who's
well,
that guy? Why is he wearing
Bobby?
assless chops?
Why is Bobby? And then-
We're underselling too. He's right. Scarves, hats, cowboy shirts. We did the whole thing.
I felt like such a dick shit. Then I get out there and I'm trying to shake it off.
Right.
Because there's people.
Yeah.
And then he's
And
like
me and Josh, we're looking in each other's eyes, hitting the notes in the microphone
standing
together.
in front of me. Standing in front of me. He won't- and
I like that you went through the pain that real bands go through. Like,
We're back to back singing the microphone.
This is how Journey broke up.
We go, Bobby, scram. We're gonna do "Living on a Prayer" next.
And then the part where it's like, I'll see you in a million faces. They stepped in front of me. And they put their arm. I rocked them on. I came up behind them. Wanted.
Yeah.
It was.
When I said rocked them all, I did the thing where I let Josh run up my knee and I flipped him backwards, and I rocked them all. Bobby was sitting down, I think, by that point.
Yeah, I'm done with the jam.
No, we gotta do it again.
No way.
Totally, dude.
I will never fucking do the jam
No,
again.
I need you to do it.
unless I get to do Kelly Clarkson.
You can do Kelly Clarkson.
That's my
I've
fucking-
bombed at the jam like 3 times.
How can you bomb at the jam?
Right? You'd think,
If
but
you
it
pick the wrong,
sucks.
The wrong
song, I
song.
think Josh is right in that sense.
Yeah.
You picked
I'm
the
sorry.
wrong song.
Jacob wants to jerk a couple guys off.
Oh, I love it.
Jacob, can you show me what you mean by that?
Oh yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
that? Yeah, but that's more of like mushing them.
Yeah.
You kind of like we should do one of like these.
Yeah. You want to take a break?
You want them to be on your tits though, not your face.
Yeah,
I
your
respect
tits, I
that.
get
I
that.
respect that. We're hanging out with Annie Lederman. Annie Wood is live at the Stand in New York City, March 5th and 6th. After that, Annie's going to be at Anchorage, Alaska. Chilku Charlie's?
I'm doing. I can't remember what it's called.
Such a cool place. Have
It's
you ever been there
just
before?
No, but I'm there for like one day. We're moving, so we have to find a place and shit. So I can't
shit.
even be there for long. I'm like popping in and
It's an
popping out.
11-hour flight or something?
It's actually not that far because I'm in LA, but it's
Yeah.
5 hours or whatever. But
Yikes. But it's fun, though, out there.
yeah, I can't wait.
March 14th, Los Angeles. March 18th in Philadelphia. March 27th for tickets and access to the Patreon. Visit AnnieLetterman.com. And Eleanor's special No Country for Old Women streaming right now on YouTube. And you can listen to Eleanor in the Comedy Store podcast available wherever you listen to podcasts.
Actually, don't listen to that one, but listen to my podcast, Annie Would, because
Yeah.
she's not doing it
I'm
right
not
now.
doing the Comedy Store one anymore.
Oh,
Annie Would
don't
podcast
even
on
listen to
YouTube.
that.